There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm actually going to cut straight to, I'm on Basecam right now, but I'm going to cut straight to game footage, specifically because I've got somebody with me this time around. This is not a solo run. Dear God, software, would you behave? Thank you very much. There we go. There's Mr. TTFT Cuts. Now, Cuts for short.
Hello.
I know you as a mod developer. I know that you've worked on alternate terrain generation. I know that you've also worked on, I don't want to mispronounce it, Avaricia.
Yep, and Tails with Kira.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure about, is what other mods you've actually worked on. So
A couple of other little ones, but some contributions here and there, but not much.
Right.
I mean, I did like the wires in immersive engineering.
Okay. Now, you had that archaeology mod. That's the best way I know to describe it. From 1.7.10?
Yeah, that wasn't ever released.
Right, that wasn't ever released to the public.
Yeah, that was just on ForgeCraft because it's nowhere near ready for release or anything.
I thought it was a really neat concept, though. I thought it really was a cool concept. So, hopefully it'll see the light of day at some point. Cuts don't work on mods, he only makes silly things. Thank you, Bonnie.
Pretty much.
Yep. So, let's see. We've actually got Jedco in chat. Hey, Vay, hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling really good, Jedco. Thank you very, very much. Xbox One S commercial, says Mallrat. That's weird. Strider C. Max Van Essen. I'm doing good. Chris Jackman. Ryan Patton. Hello, Big Grim. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Cuts is my partner, basically, on this go on Minecraft 1.9.4. I figured it was going to be better to have, better to not be solo, because 1.9.4 is not easy, especially since we've got it on hard. Which reminds me, I actually have some death waypoints I need to get rid of. Okay, I'm going to turn that
Me too.
on. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so a lot of people, I wasn't sure if anybody was going to get frustrated because we did not do a straight from the start, kind of raw, quote-unquote, start. I decided to go ahead, Sergi V, subscriber. I decided to go ahead and kind of get us in a safety perimeter, to go ahead and build the compound, to get us a safety perimeter we could work in, and then actually start things up. We started needing some materials for better tools and things like that, so Mr. Cuts kind of went bonkers with the smelter. We have our industrial smokestack. So, yeah. Dude, this thing is a monster.
Like clay.
Yes, we have a lot of clay.
So much clay.
So much clay.
There's more clay. Last night I stopped halfway through a clay deposit. We have so much clay.
Yeah, there is a point where when you're mining and you come across another clay deposit, you just want to almost go around it.
That's one of the reasons I've made the excavator.
Yes, actually, I'm glad you made that. That brings up the actual, in here. Whoops, that just turns it. There we go. Hack Attack, Vagram Edition, and I've got the, that came off the wall. The scooper, super scooper. So I've actually got a full set of tools now, and you did all the research on these. Everything from, like, what kind of handle they should use, what kind of plates, etc., to trick these things out completely, which I really appreciate.
Not really. Just from what we had. They're pretty good. They could be better, but it's what we had available. Bronze was nice and cheap because we had tons of it, so
right.
It was the best that was reasonable without having to go hunting for materials.
Poor Bonnie.
I don't know how to make the frames.
I don't know how to make these fancy frames. He just likes heckling. That is... Oh gosh, I think that was actually Jitty who just subscribed to me. Let's see. Chris Jackman says, Vigram, I know you're pretty busy, but if you get a chance, you should check out Doggeth's LP server. Dogs or Doggeth's LP server? Is everyone pairing up on this playthrough? Oh, okay, Chris Jackman, actually, that's an interesting question. Basically, look them up in JEI. Basically, normally, Cuts, you hang out with, I know last several instances on the server, you've been with T-Love Tech, right?
Actually, I've been by myself. It was just that I didn't expect to be around for the whole time.
Oh, right.
Because before, I was like, I came, I built some stuff, and I never really got anywhere, and then I ended up not continuing because I hadn't made much progress.
Well,
so I figured that I'd go. I had tried to go and see T-Love, but it turns out he'd already had the idea to do the same thing to Dire this time round. So
yes. So basically, T-Love Tech is pairing up with Dire World 20, and Dire is doing most of the actual like automation, the technical advancements, and things of that nature, quality of life improvements. T-Love Tech is making it all look gorgeous, and I'm actually all for such a pairing. I think it's going to be glorious to watch that blossom. I think we're going to be a little bit of a mix, because you've been doing some things, I've been doing some other things. I did a lot of the building, but then you have that monstrous project over there that you built yourself as well.
Yeah, not that it's meant to be pretty or anything.
Yeah,
doors.
So that is basically how would you describe it? A villager super farm.
Probably, yeah.
Right, so...
Though it doesn't really do any farming so much as just really high-density housing.
We have this weird thing from Tinker's Construct that was added. The piggy backpack, I think is what I've described it as.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically it lets you pick things up and piggyback them, so you can pick up creatures, monsters, things of that nature. I'm going to turn back music just slightly. It's not making silly things. It's very cool, which means we actually have an easier way to move around sheep and pigs, which is why we actually have the corral. At some point, I would like to get some cows in here, but I'm not totally worried about that right now, because we have other methods of making leather if we so need to. Yep. Yeah, TTFT Cuts is watching. It's cool. And everybody's got different kinds of mics. You got to remember that, folks. Sometimes when you get a headset mic, you actually can't avoid that popping noise a little bit for the sake of actually getting good audio quality on it. So, we're getting used to things. Give everybody a little bit of leeway. It's cool. It's kosher. Yeah. Cuts, do we have any... Well, okay. My agenda for today is actually to get us some power. And I was going to start with RF tools, but we have this eternal problem we've been running across, which is...
No lapis.
Yes. Now, there is lapis, technically speaking, somewhere, but for some reason, the world gen numbers on lapis are so low that I'm having a hard time finding it. So I'm probably going to have to open up this with a little bit of boring mining. One thing I was thinking about was the forestry backpacks. We do have forestry, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Forestry is back in 194. Oh my gosh, it's a whole bunch of bees. Where are the packs?
As if you could expect anything different.
It's just this wall of bees and wood. Oh gosh. Oh, there they are. Okay. I always forget there's miners and then I think diggers, right? One is ores and another one is like cobblestone. If I remember right. I want to see. Okay, that's pretty easy. Ooh, that's real easy. I don't know if we're going to have the string, though. We do have some string, but we actually have some wool. Is there a recipe for string? Alchemy.
Not that we can do at the moment.
Alchemy table. Okay, IC2 macerator. Sag mill. Okay, you know what? Let me look at Ender.io, because then we could at least, I know how to get started on that early game. It doesn't require lapis, I don't think. Yeah. Hey, George Nass is here. What's going on, George Nass? TTFT Cuts, do you actually have a mod in this go-round right now in the pack? I don't think you do, right?
No.
Okay, so he is a mod dev. We're just not working with anything actively. If you have done, oh gosh, let me think, it was FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Edition or Expert Mode. They made heavy use of Avariccia, right?
I wouldn't say heavy. It was in there just for the crafting.
Yeah. Some of the
everything else was turned off.
Right, some of the advanced crafting stuff. Okay. Yeah, alternate terrain generation myself, Avariccia, the Spiteful Fox, and Tales of Kihira. Yep. Yeah, I heard T-Love and Dyer talk about collab, as you mentioned in Season 9. Yep. So, yeah, it's interesting. We've actually got a lot of people very, very closer, a lot closer to spawn than in 190. A lot of people stepped on the server initially at 190, and then it kind of died quickly because there weren't that many mods to work with. Now, we've got a lot more mods, like Forestry is back, IC2 is back. We've actually got Ender.io. We didn't have that on 190. So there's a lot more to mess with now, and suddenly a lot of people are staying kind of closer to spawn. There's not as many people way far out. So I think that's interesting. Okay. Do you... want to wind up the villager farm already, or do you want to wait until we have a backstock of food supplies for them?
I would like to wait until we have a way to kill them, just in case.
Right. Well, kill them.
Because if it gets too much and the server struggles, we're going to be in trouble.
Right. We are a little. I am a little. I'm trying to do math in my head. Now, you said specifically that should support how many villagers?
About 200. It's 576, and it does 35%. 0.35 villagers. Well, no, 0.35 as many villages as doors. So
right.
a third of that, just over a third. So about 201. It's like 201.6.
Diamond Amasio asks how long your streams, Vagram. Normally 2 hours. 2 hours. That's what we're planning on. Also, Gabro says bees. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of villagers, and of course, primary use number 1 is trading. Use number 2 is stick them in the smeltery and melt them down for emeralds, right?
To trade with.
Yeah. Well, okay. Question number 1 is that other than mine carts and vanilla redstone, vanilla rails, do we have any other methods for getting them from A to B, or would we need to make a smeltery over there?
Honestly, I have no idea. But really, we'd have a specifically used smeltery just for them, because the way you have to filter liquids back through.
Right.
Because it will only work. You can only drain out the bottommost thing, but if you drain out all the emerald, then the bottommost thing will be the thing you have in there for the purposes of hurting them. So you have to do a bit of pipe wizardry to keep a bit of molten something in there to hurt them.
Right.
And still be able to drain all the emerald.
So we would have to go in batches of fill them up and then drain it out into emerald, then do another reset kind of a thing.
Well, as long as you get a little pipe, all you have to do is if you can do a filtered fluid pipe, all you do is, say, for instance, you put a nugget of iron in there, and it only drains the thing that's at the bottom. So when the iron gets to the bottom, the filtered pipe pulls the iron out and puts it back in through another drain at the top, and then the emerald drains out again, and the metal stays in there.
Let's see. George is asking, refresh or different browser. Stream isn't playing on mobile. I'm not sure, George. I would recommend the mobile apps, specifically YouTube or YouTube Gaming, either one. If you're trying to do it through a browser, I've never actually tried to do that before. I don't know. So I'm thinking I'm fixing to dive into Ender.io. Is there any particular task you want to take upon yourself while I'm getting our Ender.io stuff up and going? I think I'm going to put it in that
I can go
building.
looking for lapis for you if you like.
Actually, that would be fabulous if you can find some. If you go down into that mine that you built, I have a sign. I think if I remember right, it's the first left branch. I have a sign that points towards the dungeon where the zombie spawner is that we found.
Yep, I haven't actually gone down there before.
Down there somewhere, right around that dungeon, is supposed to be a vein of lapis, supposedly. So,
okay.
if
you have 4 string, oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the problem. We are going to need to either. Let me see if I can actually get some.
Okay. The fangs drops from the spider, they turn into 6 string.
The fangs?
10% chance.
Where do we have fangs?
Yeah. Reliquary. Like stuff like the slime pearls and stuff and the spider fangs. They turn to 6 string, so farming spiders and stuff.
Okay. I don't think...
What? It might actually be a really good idea to just try and kill some...
Hey, what?
With the skeletons in the nether.
We're gonna actually...
They drop like a drop of evil or something like that, and when you apply that to ground, you can make cursed earth.
Oh, the reliquary equivalent?
Anymore. It works a different way. It's much easier to get cursed earth now.
Oh,
Never
okay.
from EXU. And then we can use that for spawning spiders and things in the dark place and have a farm.
Yeah, I would love to have found a spider spawner in a mine shaft, but we haven't found a mine shaft under our base yet. I don't think there is one. Let's see. Zephyr Wind Spirit says...
we got,
yeah?
got a wand.
Oh, I saw the ones that you made down here. Yeah.
Found.
We have...
they were in the temple as well.
Oh, so you found those. Those use experience right now. I think they've been configured to experience, but there's talk about shifting them to use RF.
Point is, there's a block moving one, so you could move a spawner.
That's how I moved the barrels, actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's how I moved them full. Let's see. Yeah, Zephyr Wind Spirit says, I found a villager on Boundless Expanse, a forestry villager who had purple heart saplings for sale. So that's another thing. If we can get that villager farm going
Yeah,
is
with
some
whole variety, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of stuff we can trade for. Ryan Patton, if you want a bag, you could look at a bag of holding if you have gold and bookcases. We do not actually have bag of holding anymore because that's not in extra utilities anymore. Extra utilities 2 is a considerably different. Wait a minute, is it? Maybe it's not. Bag of. It is. Oh my gosh, I thought it got ousted.
It's a lot cheaper than it was.
We do actually have a fair amount of gold. I could make a bookcase. Yeah, I would probably make one of those for some of my tools and stuff, and some of my, walking around with tools. But for right now,
I have 9 tools on me.
Do what?
I have 9 tools on me.
Yeah, well, that is a problem. But my concern right now is if you're using a hammer and you're going digging, you're going to grab a lot of cobble and gravel and stuff really, really quick.
Yep. That's why I made that backpack that didn't render right.
Yeah. Well, we have enough string. You could make one, I think, digger's pack is what it is, if you want to.
Yeah. It's a shame we don't have any way, like the ender chests, send something back. I kind of don't like ender chests specifically. I meant the, the ones that you can actually extract from and stuff, the ender storage ones.
Right.
I kind of don't really like the ender chests themselves as a thing because I think they make moving items from one place to another far too easy.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I also really, really love the idea of having the ability to send things home.
Oop, they haven't.
Oh, no.
They haven't fixed the spam problem yet. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they did.
Well, the thing is, it's not meant to be picking up the logger.
It's not looping though. That's the problem we had yesterday. Is basically that it got broke and it went on an endless loop. Let's do Ender IO. I'm gonna have to make a Sterling generator. Thankfully, we actually have enough parts. Gamer Games says, "Hey, do you play Minecraft Pocket Edition?" I actually do play it. I have Windows 10 Edition also. I just don't do a lot of recorded content on it, at least not yet. I have considered it though. Iguana Tube's here. Hey, Iguana Tube. Hey, Iguana. Dude, it's ForgeCraft 1. It's not ForgeCraft 2. Direwolf got his numbering wrong. Let's see. Somewhere along the line, I have Ender IO and Mechanism. It doesn't want to load at the start screen. Weird. Oh, yeah. The Zoology mod. Mallrat208 is asking about the Zoology mod. That's actually a new mod by RW Tema. That I don't know anything about, so it's kind of a mystery to me.
It's genetic stats on the animals.
Yeah, but isn't there supposed to be a way like crossbreeding and things of this nature?
Yeah, when you breed them together, it works with genetics, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
And if you breed 2 big pigs, you get a big pig.
I am still some of that stuff.
The bug where the rocket-powered animals is fixed, but we've still got rocket-powered animals.
Yeah, all the animals that originally spawned on the server were basically rocket-powered. So if you hit them once, they take off like a jet-powered whatever, jet-powered sheep, and you have to wait until they stop running in panic before you can hit them again. And sometimes you chase them for several chunks before they actually stop moving. So
they were more than double speed that they were meant to be.
That was hilarious. Let me spend some time making some stuff here. Get that up here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, it's clay.
It's what?
Clay.
What's clay? Around
the... I went down to dig, and the first thing I find is clay.
Oh. Yeah. I'm going to put this here, this. We're going to do this over. And we've actually got Sterling generator. Actually, I'm just going to put that there. And get mashed between 2 machines, whatever. And I'm going to get some gold. Some more of this. Progressive automation generator is easier. Yeah, we don't have progressive automation, though. That's a little too easy for ForgeCraft, unfortunately. RF Tools remote storage. Yes, actually. RF Tools remote storage is one of the only things we have that fits the bill. I think it's the only thing that we have in terms of storage that you can access remotely, like an Ender chest and Ender pouch. And it actually takes power, so you have to pump power into it for it to affect. So I actually think that is a good balance point. That is a good, balance. It's a good balance between, being too easy, too accessible, and being super useful.
If Thorncraft was 4.1.9, you'd bet that we'd have hand mirrors.
Yes, for sure. But we do actually have the remote storage right now. We don't have enough of the infrastructure to really do much with it. The sag mill is the most important thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Well, the backpack is already nearly full of clay.
That's a problem.
I have literally 13 stacks of it already from one deposit.
Yeah, you see, I think the clay is tuned way too high. I need one of those. Where's our copper? Have we actually cooked up some just legit copper?
No, I don't think we ever did.
No, okay, well, I know what I'm going to do. Gonna get a lump of copper. Controller. Oh, we have some gold. 8 ingots worth of gold. We actually have an ingot cast now, which is nice.
Yeah, I used most of the bronze and then made more for building those tools. After all, the heavy parts aren't exactly cheap.
EE3, we don't have EE3 yet. It is supposed to be on its way for 194, but Pahamar is still doing 1710 fixes and updates. Yeah, I'm sorry, got a lot of stuff going on, so I am trying to keep up with chat.
I'm seriously considering for a sword using the copper handguard.
Different metals give us different benefits, right? Like, iron gives us magnetic, which is kind of like a weak item magnet effect. What does copper give, if anything?
Well established, extra XP.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Huh. Let's get all of that and just kind of pile it in with extra space. 1, 2, yeah, that is 8 slots extra. Which means we can actually go all the way up here. We have a ladder that goes all the way to the top of the smeltery, because why not? Just in case you ever decide you need to throw yourself into it. Yep. I've got my slime bouncy boots. Boing, boing.
I'm sort of wondering why nothing has ever kind of like added some recipe to take a clay block and just turn it back into 4 clay balls without having to break it by hand.
Actually, there's some mods that add that recipe in, little utility mods, like random things. A lot of those don't exist for 194. Yeah, you'd think so, with all the other stuff it adds.
I'm going to go suggest that right now.
Thenenkai says that Quark Clay Gen can be configured. Maybe we need to tune it back. Wait a minute. I missed a comment. Diamond made a comment about... I also heard that on Dyer's videos. I thought that was thought it was a new vanilla mechanic. I'm assuming they're talking about all the clay. Yeah, Quark is very, very configurable. The trouble is, the person that set the server up let all the configuration settings at default. So right now we have the Enderman anti-cheese setting turned on, which basically means that we have that is 14 blocks. 2 ingots worth. Which basically means that if you try to attack an Enderman in the back under a 2-block high, somewhere it can't get to you, it will teleport you to the Enderman, which is kind of bad for some of us casual folks, because that's the only way that I have to kill an Enderman at this point in time. Need to make a redstone clock for this, but I'm a little hesitant to. Last time I did that on 189, I actually, and hooked it up to a smeltery, I crash looped the server. So yeah. Have to go, unfortunately. Happened on the stream. See you later. Yeah, I know who you are, McJitty. You're infamous.
There we go. Reply.
You're
okay. Be next version.
Oh, okay. Awesome. There you go. Did you hit him up on Twitter?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Joel Christensen, I do think that the Enderman anti-cheese thing is a good mechanic option to have. But when it comes to combining that with A, the server being hard difficulty, and B, us being 194 and like skeletons and stuff are already taking a lot of getting used to, we have had a pretty long string of deaths on the server until people started getting walls up and getting safety perimeters. There were a lot of people dying like every basically few minutes at some points on early after the server started. It was pretty dark. And to make matters even worse, right now we don't have a gravestone mod. So opinions were voiced that maybe we should turn on keep inventory until we get the gravestone mods ported, because a lot of people were losing a lot of stuff. I don't want to.
Yeah, I've literally filled this backpack with clay. Wow.
When we're gonna have to start, I'm considering replacing the cobblestone around the actual base with clay, because I think it would look nice. Okay. I'm gonna get one of these. We're gonna back into ingots. The rest of this goes in there. I only need really one of those. We need to, whoopsie, put those on either end. And we're going to put one of those in the middle. What am I missing here?
Okay, so clay blocks won't go in it.
Oh,
Okay.
I got it wrong.
The clay balls will go into the backpack, but the clay blocks won't.
Interesting. I don't know how I got that backwards. I'm going to need more iron. Thankfully, we have a lot of iron. Let's do...
Well, I mean, it's still overall safe space. It's not as if my actual backspace was 0 to begin with. But...
Yeah.
There's a dungeon.
Okay, I'm fixing to have a... I need another piston, of course. Let's get that. Get some of that. There's another dungeon, you say?
No, the one. I hadn't been to it yet.
Oh, yeah. Zombie spawner dungeon, which means if we play our cards right, we can set that up as a XP dungeon. And just general, like, mob grinding. Okay. So now we have a sag mill, which means now we can turn our wool from our sheep into string.
Dreams.
Yeah. Let's get that and put more coal in there. We're going to start firing both. So we've actually got some electricity now. Air quotes. Opinions were voiced, a.k.a. your voiced your opinion. Actually, Joel Christensen, I don't have a lot to say. I'm still a new guy on the ForgeCraft servers. Plus, I'm in the minority when it comes to playstyle. A lot of people on ForgeCraft are actually the air towards hardcore. I am a casual scrub in a lot of their eyes. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying difference of playstyle. It's not that these people look down on me for being that. It's just that I'm in the minority in terms of how I play. So when it comes to that, my voice doesn't carry a lot of weight. But when it comes to rationale, a lot of people got sick of losing their stuff every 5 minutes. So yeah. Does the mod pack include flat colored blocks? If so, that would be a use for all the extra clay. I can't remember. Hang on a sec. Flat.
There's several things that Quark added with clay, I think.
Yeah, we have flat colored blocks. That is true. So yeah, we could actually craft the clay and then recolor it using the flat colored blocks color thing.
Roof tiles are nice. The clay tiles.
That's true.
They're good for...
We could actually do some... are those things sloped, or do we have to step those?
Stairs.
Do what? Oh, stairs. Stairs aren't bad, though. Previous grave mod I really didn't like, as it makes holes everywhere. Actually, I had the same gripe, Diamond, but apparently just a 2-block hole was not that big a deal to a lot of people because you still get your stuff, those blocks back. It puts them in your inventory when you get them back out of the grave. Yes, at least the Tinker's tools don't despawn when you die. That is true, Joel Christensen. Yes, Chloe Boo, thank you very much for the sub. Morning has been very, very busy in terms of subscribers. I'm not sure where the bump came from, but whoever you are out there in the grand cosmic scheme of things, thank you very much. Yeah, open blocks. Chris Jackman says, I prefer open blocks. Not sure it will make the trip to 1.9. It's a big question mark right now because a lot of the people that actually maintained it back then, I don't know about now, but maintained it back then, it's not that they don't mod anymore, but they're busy with real life stuff. So yeah, that is definitely a problem. Let's see. Let's go back to @Ender.io. We actually have the alloy. Actually, I'm just going to do alloy smelter. There's actually a lot of new stuff in the 1.9.4 version of Ender.io, but okay, I need some iron. And I'm gonna, let's do this. There. I need more redstone. Those in the middle. Doot doot on either end. Get one of those. Get that. Oh, I need to make, yeah, I'm missing the furnaces. Need 3 furnaces. It is actually very cool when you're looking at the recipe for things in JEI. And you hover over the plus button, it will highlight what blocks you don't have in your inventory, which I think is actually very cool. Okay. Now I really need to put more coal into that thing. I'm thinking maybe one of our early ideas might be either some solar power, or option number 2 is setting up a tree farm that we can automate for turning into charcoal. What do you think?
I've been asking around to see if anybody's found any of the Origin Valley or garden biomes because of that kind of special grass.
Yes.
Because you can grow like sugarcane, super dense on them without any water.
Yeah, the problem
I
is...
was thinking about turning that into biofuel.
The problem is that Direwolf 20 turns off cheese biomes like that. So there's a distinct possibility it's been turned off in the configs. You'd have to check. Yeah, FCV is configurable. Black colored blocks is configurable. You can make it use whatever block you want. Yeah, we only have advanced rocketry to worry about, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Base Cruel got banned. I don't know why. I'm not going to care. My modders are on a hot streak today. I mean, my moderators are on a hot streak today. They take care of me. Factorization is also in need of a maintainer. Neptune Pink quit after completing the port/update. Yeah, I do want to see, I don't want to see factorization die. I think that would be cool to have somebody else maintaining that.
That is the only mod that consistently puts a smile on my face with items with names like Enormous Scissors.
Yeah,
I love that name.
Yeah. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting here on our farm. One of the things that Quark adds that I really love, one of the many things, is right-click to harvest on crops, which is amazing. Big time.
That's one of the big things I missed from Hunger Overhaul.
Yeah, well, it's things that Pam's HarvestCraft does the same thing. I think AgriCraft does the same thing. There's do what?
Pam's doesn't do that by itself. Not for the actual crops.
It does it on its crops. Sorry.
Unless that's changed, it didn't, because you just right-clicked and it emitted little hearts when it was ripe, rather than actually harvesting.
There is a setting for it in 1.7.10 version. The latest 1.7.10 versions. But AgriCraft does it if you put it on cross crops. So, on crop sticks, I mean. So, you know, hey. There's lots of options. Yeah, lots of different ways to do it. Okay, we have more wheat there. Lots.
Okay, that's a cave with monsters in.
Did you find another spawner, potentially?
No, it's an Enderman, and I can hear a skeleton, and there's a spider.
Aha, okay. If you are hearing spiders, I'm actually gonna drop that down to 2.
It's a big spider. I can see it.
Meh. I was about to say,
I don't see any evidence of a mine shaft.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to find a mine shaft, because then we could find one of those jungle spider spawners, and that would mean just endless string. Dyer said something about Forestry World Gen. Oh, I'm not sure, Damon. By the way, since Cuts is looking for lapis, does anyone know if the old trick of having fortune on an auto smelt lumber axe still yields more charcoal than 1-to-1? That is a good question, Cuts. What do you think? Has that been fixed?
I imagine that would probably be fixed.
Yeah. There's a lot of little loopholes like that that Boney's been
stuff like that. Boney's been
closing up.
Fixing up.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We could maybe test it later on in a single-player world, but for right now, I would suspect it's probably on the fixed list. Forestry World Gen is off? No, it's not. It's on, I think, because somebody's seen some appetite. And I know that's actually... Yeah, we know that's actually generating. So, Forestry World Gen is not completely off. Maybe parts of it are.
I think that stuff with the biomes and that are on the world settings now when you generate the world, rather than they're not in a config file anymore.
Right.
It depends what you started up with.
Oh yes, also Ender Core also has the right click crops things. I forgot about that. Somebody pointed that out. Yes. Quark adds that, but so does Ender Core now. So technically speaking, we could get it from that. I don't know where we're getting it. He said Forestry World Gen was turned off. I'm guessing that refers to the ores only, but that's just a guess. Actually, it's the thing is that Appetite ore is generating. I've seen it. So has Cuts.
Oh, yeah.
Copper and 10 might have... No, we have 10. I have 10. Forestry 10's probably turned off, but that's because we actually have Industrial Craft 210. There's no point to have
That's
both.
probably what he's referring to.
Yeah. He's probably talking about how the ores for forestry itself are off. That does not mean we have access. That does not mean we have no access to those ores. We still have IC2 copper. We have IC2 tin, et cetera, et cetera. We have uranium. I don't know what to do with uranium nowadays. I need to pull that out of there, actually. That's one of those question marks for me. Yep, put that right there. I do have deep resonance stuff. Yeah, by the way, we found...
I don't know how to do it yet.
What? Sorry, repeat that?
Deep resonance, I've never used it before. I want to look into it, but I've no idea how to use it yet.
Oh. Yeah, so copper tin ore in forestry is turned off. That's true, but we still have it because we're getting it from IC2.
Oh, I see lapis.
You do?
I do.
Lapis.
Not what you said, but I found some.
Lapis means we actually could get started with some RF tool stuff if we wanted to. Like, for example, we could set up teleporters once we got some more power going. That means we could make a redstone timer, though. That's the big thing. So if we did a redstone timer, a really nice timer, it's a configurable timer from RF Tools, we could actually use that to do a lot of automation on the smeltery, which I think would be very nice.
I mean, you do know there is one from EXE, right?
From who?
Extra Utils has one.
Yes, but it's not configurable. With this one, we can actually adjust the tick interval. So I do like the Extra Utils 2 one, but on the 189 instance, I hooked that up to some Charset redstone wiring, and I put the server into a crash loop every time I logged on. It was bugged out for like a month. So yeah, that's a thing.
Enchanted leather hat. It has protection 2 on it. That's not bad.
Hey, take it. I personally wish more modders would utilize mods like base metals or substratum so they don't have to code ores over and over again.
Okay, this is a lot of zombies.
Did you find another? See, that's where I found a dungeon. I started noticing tons and tons of zombies in one hallway, and then after I cleared a whole bunch of them out, I found zombies again. I found the zombie spawner.
Yeah, I hear more.
Yeah. Tinkers doesn't depend on it, but supports the extra ores. Charset wires have been changed a bunch since then, says Joel Christensen. Might try them out then.
I use several now. Where are they?
Let's see. We could do advanced charge porters, which means it would be easier to make a teleported trip back here to the house, to the base. So you could do basically one-way, easier trips to the far village. That's a thing.
Would it bring back the villagers sitting on your head, though?
I don't know. That would be the question. I'm not sure what the interaction there is. Okay. So, we have...
Yeah, definitely several zombies.
1, 2, 3.
Just like the 8th one I've killed. It's great with a stone sword.
See what I'm going to do. Let's get this really swanky axe that you made me. Where is it? Right there. And let's
They
get
keep
this-
coming. There must be another around here.
Are you underground or above ground?
Underground.
I was about to
I'm
say-
in one of the tunnels.
I see you moving
Where the
around.
lapis is.
Oh, is that where you found the lapis?
Yeah. Trying to find where the zombies are because I can hear them, but I'm not sure where they're coming from.
Okay, let's see if we can. Oh gosh, I thought lumber axes did rapid leaf decay, or am I misremembering?
No, they don't.
Crap. There is nothing that does rapid leaf decay in this game anymore. It seems like the 1.9.
At the moment.
Yeah,
Oh, great. Those zombies have gold armor.
I think that's cheating. I'm not sure. You might have to check.
Wow, I do half a heart each time I hit one.
Oh, there's a forestry.
Butterflies.
Yeah, there's a forestry butterfly cocoon on one of these oak trees.
Drop gold boots.
Um,
Another one behind me.
not a.
T-con one, but
What is
yeah.
that? Cabbage white cocoon.
Just like non-stop fighting zombies.
You might want to get out of there.
I haven't even hurt yet.
Let's see. There we go. Let's get all of
Dig
this.
the lapis out. Let me get near the lapis.
Abiero, thank you very much for subscribing. Vastly is a mod for 1.94. That's good. That makes me. It's best to have independent support. Yeah, I don't know about that. Word dictionary is great and all, but it's not a unifier. Tons of mods have unifiers. Tons of mods have unifiers.
Some of them even have automatic ones.
Yep. Yeah,
And
some
by
of
that
them
I
do.
mean when you dig it out, it replaces the item as it's dropped.
Yep. Okay, gonna put this stuff.
Okay, I'm on my way back. I have 44 lapis.
Very cool. Okay. We have sag mill that we can actually make string with if we want to make some more backpacks. Let's do that. But I am looking at potentially seeing if we can get at least a little bit. Don't steal all the bees now. Photovoltaic cell, at least a basic one. Okay, I'm gonna need
I have
two.
a zombie head.
Need more redstone.
Is there a thing that you'd be wanting for Ender IO?
It'd be a who what?
I have a zombie head.
Yes, actually, that is a thing we would need for Ender IO. That is going to be a little ways off, but okay. I need some wooden slabs. I have some on me. I'm also going to be needing some glass. Where's the sand? I don't need that much glass. Say this, but we are getting to the point where we're probably going to need some more coal soon.
We can make charcoal. But I just put another 31 in there.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm feeding this Stirling generator over here, but I want to get some passive power so we can at least keep these things topped up when we're not using them. Yeah, I feel that fast leaf decay should be its own game rule independent of tick speed modifiers. You think you have enough large enough smeltery Vagram, asks Paul R. Schneider. Actually, Paul, we are probably going to make it taller. We got so much clay, we may as well do something with it. I mean, really. Okay, glass. I should just need 6 glass. Come on. Okay. And I'm gonna need So we do this, this, and this. I actually only need one of those. Vibrant and energetic. Oh, this is going to be hard. That is... Okay. Might not be able to do this right away. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Awesome. And this stuff is gold, redstone, and glowstone. That's the missing piece. Okay, I have hit the missing chunk. Gonna... We have a... Yeah, we don't. I'm gonna make one. I have a little project chest that I'm gonna need to make so I can dump all the stuff I'm currently using.
I'm just waiting for the point where you realize what's going on right now.
What is going on right now? Oh, dear God, what is that? Oh, you're making those into blobs?
Yep.
Yeah, that's dumb. I think it's silly.
This is all the clay I found.
I think this is silly we have to do this. Yeah, just for anybody coming in late on the stream, the voice you hear in the background is a person by the name of TTFT Cuts. Cuts is actually another mod developer and another Forge crafter that I'm partnering with this season to keep things interesting. That is a lot of clay. Wow. Let's go round up some of this. I think we're going to max out this barrel if we have not already. Oh, almost. Okay, I'm actually going to put this bad boy back.
So much clay.
So much clay. I'm going to go into the nether. Wait, nope. Not going to go into the nether without some copious amounts of cobblestone. Because I need to go get us some glowstone. That was a task on the list for today anyway, because I want to replace some of our torches. Torches are unsightly. Yep. Cuts is actually in chat, ladies and gentlemen. He is actually watching chat. Talk nicely about him. Everybody be copacetic. Hope I spelled that right. There's a reason I call him Cuts, JBB.
It was never meant to be spoken. It's a very old name. Back before voice chat and things like streaming were widely on the internet. So.
Yeah. Option number 2 is I call you Toot, which is just weird and awkward. So.
Soren coined using Cuts as the short thing, and that works out fine.
Yep. I actually think that is on the short list of wise decisions that he's made. Let's... no, we all tease Soren, but Soren's actually a good kid. I like him. He's just really fun to tease. This is somebody else's portal, I think. Actually, I don't know whose that is. Oh, crap. Fail! So one fun new change behind Quark, we all love Quark, is that blazes now spawn just in the nether, like anywhere. Doesn't have to be at a nether fortress anymore.
Makes very, very interesting like ideas for what we can do with Cursed Earth in the nether, though. That'll make a very interesting farm and get blaze stuff from it now. That
is actually 100% true. Where on earth is all of the glowstone? Oh my gosh.
Probably already been looted.
Yep, I'm going to have to go down this path that we made.
See, this is the problem with the whole scale being lower in the nether. It's great for travel, but it means that everybody's really close together, so the immediate area is always looted already, like completely. Quite a long way away, because everybody has to spread out.
Zero the Liger says, do you check YouTube messages, Vagram? Yes, I do. Send me one through my back end. I will actually read it, promise. Yeah, and I think you're right on that regard. That's one problem with everybody being in such a short area, Cuts. I agree with that. Doggeth, late to the party as always. Hi, Doggeth. And on Firefly, did they change the portal sounds for 194? It sounds louder. It is louder, actually. And I'm not sure what slider it's on anymore. Oh, here's some glowstone. Whoop, something exploded or something.
Right. I've noticed ghasts not making noises when they shoot things now.
The other weird thing is that periodically I'll get something at range that will just disappear. Have you had that?
No, when I was following you in 1.9. I haven't played 1.9 except
Come here. There we go. Got him. Got our first blaze rod, too. Okay, perfect. We're just going to do a nice big tower of cobblestone and ugly right here. And let's make a little bit of a platform. Not that I want to stop and read too many messages while I'm standing on top of a pillar in the middle of the nether. Stevens Carbo asks, is Cuts a YouTuber? You're a mod dev, not a YouTuber or streamer, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have made a couple of little videos, but they've only been things like showing off features in like Avarisha and stuff like that, so nothing in particular.
Right.
And although I did have a dabble in streaming a while ago, my internet connection's not good enough for that anymore. We kind of downgraded. I don't have enough upload to do a stream.
Yeah, I can sympathize with the bad internet. Thankfully, I have gotten enough away from that.
So I tend to appear in other people's like this.
Nether scale has been reduced. No, nether scale is 8 to 1 or 1 to 8. I can't remember. Basically, 8 blocks in the overworld is 1 block in the nether. So
and that's how it's been since it's introduced.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it's always been. Now that means it's great for traveling far distances. You go 1,000 blocks in the nether, make another portal. You just traveled 8,000 blocks in the overworld. Whoop! What? Where? I hear you. Oh, come on, you dumb blaze. Please don't make me. You're gonna have to come to me, buddy. I'm making you come over here. Or leave me alone. Take your pick. I've had these instances lately where a ghast will look at me, shoot a fireball, and then the fireball and the ghast will just vanish into thin air.
Okay, but he says there's no relevance of the material on how blocking a battle sign does, just its durability. So.
Okay, well that's good. That means we could actually make some.
Yeah, make some pretty robust kind of shields. With,
yeah.
Slime or something.
Whoop! I had a slime ball. I mean a slime up here, but I don't know where they went. Several times I've had this slimy whatever on this tool, this pickaxe. Spontaneously spawn a slime in the worst possible conditions for it in the nether, and it falls to its death almost immediately. Okay, I'm gonna go down.
Slime.
Yep. Okay. Now, nope, I'm ignoring you. Going away. You don't exist. You're a Fig Newton of my emancipation.
What
Yeah.
we really need is to find one of those islands in the nether, the slime islands.
Oh, yeah. That would be very cool, actually.
We really need magma slime.
Okay, I'm coming back from the nether. Photovoltaic cells already talk about a quick progression. I'm trying to get them, but you have to understand that these things require some materials that we wouldn't be in this far in. It's also the fact that progression is going to be a little bit speedier because I have Cuts helping me out. So there's advantages to that. Speaking of Cuts.
And yet I'm in no rush.
Yeah. We're not hell-bent on hitting endgame. It's okay. Let's put that in there. We have an blaze rod, so technically we could actually do a brewing stand if we wanted to. We'll put that there. We have tons of redstone, so I may as well use it. Get some gold. All the rest of the clutter I had in my inventory, let's bring that back. Oh, I don't need some of this cobblestone. Here we go. So, okay, real quick. I thought the ghast was a crying baby. This is Cameron Funk.
Isn't that rather the point?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, portal sounds are way loud now. I swear I've tried to figure out what slider they're on, sound slider, and it's different somehow. You did see some green slime balls fall, JVB. If I'll show you real quick. If you look at my tool, it says Slimy. This is the Flexi Pick Vagram Edition, made by Mr. Cuts. And if I do, what is it? Control. You'll see it has a slimy binding, which basically adds a whole bunch of durability. Plus, randomly, it will spawn a slime, just the smallest size. And unfortunately, in the Nether, they seem to plummet to their doom almost immediately. So, yeah, that's what you saw. See you later, Iguanatube. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I was trying to make some. I need 4 of those. Let's go over in here. This is where the, actually, I need 4 of those, don't I? Yes, I do. And once I get 4, I need 2 of them. I had to use 2 of our ender pearls, by the way, but it will benefit us long term. I got to think about where I want to put the cell. Might put it on the roof and see if I can run some cabling down. I don't have a painting machine just yet, but it might behoove us to make one. Very cool. Okay, cool. Isn't Portal a block sound? I have block sounds turned down. Some. If we go into options, music and sounds. See, there is blocks. I put that all the way to 50%, and it doesn't seem to actually affect. For giggles, let's turn it down to 75. But I've actually dropped it all the way back down to 50, and it didn't seem like it really did anything to the portal noises. They just seem like way louder this time around. I know. Actually, Thanankai, I don't know if you're talking about Tinker's Construct. Hey, Dark Preacher. I don't know if you're talking about Tinker's Construct within the context of the new... Oh. No fun allowed, Vagram Edition. It's double slimy? Oh, okay.
I'm green.
Tool... Okay, modifier 1.3 times. That's for the handle, right? Tool rod?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then slime sign plate. Say that 5 times fast. When in main hand, but I could do offhand. Ooh. So now... Stop. No fun allowed.
That not only blocks arrows, but will actually reflect them.
Ooh. So, and...
Your skeletons listen.
Since we actually have 2 slime islands in our neighborhood, that means these are basically infinitely repairable, right?
And the fact that the green slime is the stuff we get from the tree anyway.
Yep. Yes. You are a genius, good sir. Thank you very much. I'm going to put 2 of those.
Also, have you seen how much durability it has?
No, I haven't. 1,200. Wow. I don't know how much.
Yeah, I mean, if damage isn't a concern because we're not hitting with anything, we take the highest durability flat durability material, which is the green slime, and use that.
Yeah, I'm going to get this and put this in as a shield, a spare shield in our gearbox then. We do have a couple of ender swords, but I'm saving those until we can recharge them and we can actually put capacitors on them and upgrade them. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking to Dan and Kai. A lot of the numbers have changed from even from 189 to 194. A lot of some of the values have actually changed. They've changed considerably from 1710 to 189 and 194. So I don't know what's the best anymore. Bunny or someone should add like a 1% of its chance of it spawning the largest slime instead of the smallest. Actually, JVB, I wouldn't be surprised if there is like a 0.01% chance. I've just never hit it.
It also feels well. I've never seen it. It's always been the smallest, and I think they also modified so the drop chance of stuff from them is lower.
Yeah.
Although I'm not entirely sure about that. That's just anecdotal.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do... Oh, it's going to suck. I only need 2 of those, though.
I now have officially 10 tools, so to speak, in my bag with that.
Do you want to expend some of our gold and make a couple of gold pouches?
I don't really think that's necessary at the moment. I've got the backpack for digging. That's the main part.
Yeah, I need to make some of those
It would
myself.
be good to get that magma slime, simply because that seemed like a really good thing to make a weapon out of.
A magma slime is only from magma slimes or from magma cubes? No. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know, because that's not the same. It's not the vanilla magma slime. It's like its own orange slime.
It doesn't have a recipe?
No. Which makes me think it comes from orange slime on a slime island, because there is a magma slime sapling, which is a different coloured slime tree sapling. So I assume it's from the nether one. Because I think they're a thing now. Not that I've actually seen them.
Okay. For right now... Oh, I do have some glass. Hooray!
Is there any particular reason you don't turn those into the crafting tables, then? The stations?
Yes, actually, because the crafting tables from Tycho aren't shared.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's... Yeah, I suppose because the inventory space.
Well, that's the thing, is that it is great for keeping things in there, but it's actually really good to have some vanilla ones, because that way we have one crafting table both of us can use within a confined space. If that makes sense.
I just remember the thing, which is like, Spiteful Fox, we're really going to have to change the die crafting table so that, so it stores its inventory. Why? Well, have you seen the stew recipe? You physically cannot have that many items in your inventory at once.
That's... Oh, wait a minute, stew recipe?
In Avaricia, the cosmic stew or whatever it was.
Oh.
If you have that, if you have something like Pam's Harvest Craft on, it literally becomes 81 different ingredients.
Hey, Mir1, what's going on? Welcome back from Poland. Got some Polish viewers up in here, Cuts.
Ooh.
Yep.
So I'm not surprised you have them from all over the world.
Yeah, actually, I'm very, very lucky. That's the word I'm looking for. My brain didn't want to find it. Very lucky to actually have a lot of viewers from all over the planet. Yes, predominantly they're from the United States and the United Kingdom. However, I have viewers in Germany. I have viewers in Russia. I have viewers in South America. I have like 5 guys in Africa that absolutely love my videos. No clue. Whatever. Life PvP Network was banned by the Dark Preacher. Thank you very much, Preach. The mods are in full force today. Yeah, there are slime islands in the Nether, says Julian Archer. They are found near the bottom. Okay, I didn't know they were down near the bottom. Thank you very much, Julian. We did know they were there. We didn't know where. So I might actually...
I find I haven't got any armor. I might make some and go. I still have that thing with the double... Oh, last night.
What?
I don't know why, but when I look at my inventory, and instead of the chest slot, it is only another set of trousers.
Really?
Like the icon is another leg slot. It still works, but I have no idea why.
That's a little odd. Let me look at... Wrench. Where's the Yeta wrench? There it is. Electrical steel, which is basically just iron and coal, if I remember right. Silicon. Oh, God. Okay. Wait a minute. What can we get silicon from? We can get it from clay, can't we? Yes.
Oh, I tried to put a link, but it was automatically blocked.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Yay!
Okay, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do this. Regulars. There, maybe it's regular.
Yay!
Oh. Nope. Regulars.
It's all
Add
capitals.
TTFT cuts. I'm trying to see if I can get Nightbot to cooperate.
It's still all caps.
Is it all caps?
It's an acronym.
Oh, is it?
That's why it's all caps.
Okay. Regulars. Add TTFT cuts. Find it. Come on, Nightbot. Nightbot,
You can do it. You can do it. Probably. It didn't complain.
No, see? YouTube returned an invalid response. Try again later. I don't know how it works because the naming schemes are different on
Oh well. Suffice to say, it's a picture of the interface on the UI with the...
Okay, you
Wrong
should
spot.
actually have permission now. You might have to refresh your page, but you should have permission now. I I just remembered we finally have another use for all of this dumb clay that we have. We can run it through the sag mill for silicon for the wonders of Ender IO.
Oh, they worked.
Now it's tacky, but I'm going to put that there. Okay, cool. RF tool storage module can also be accessed by a tinker's construct crafting bench, just like a chest. 300 stacks of space with tier 3 for... Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Ooh, I'm going to have to do that. Testing. There you go. Cuts. Now you've actually got permissions. I swear I'm going to figure out how to make Nightbot behave in terms of permissions on regulars, because I have a lot of people that hang out on these streams constantly that I trust with putting responsible and not nasty links in you know, chat or whatever. So, yeah.
Looks like iron is going to be the material of choice at the moment.
For a blade?
For a chest
Oh.
piece armor.
Oh, yes. I actually think that iron armor goes a long way. Diamond armor is better, technically speaking, but numbers-wise, because they're so much more rare.
Cost.
Do what?
It's like straight up better, definitely. I mean, it's
Yeah,
8
no,
armor rather than 2 armor toughness, whatever that means exactly.
yeah, but it's still the factor of cost and actual commonality of materials. I think iron wins out. Yeah, Guts is a fellow forge crafter. He is a responsible adult. Everybody be nice to him, and I trust him.
Several people do.
Barricap says the internet can be responsible? Question mark? Yeah, actually, believe it or not, some people can. It's a short list, but yeah, some people can. Not the whole internet, just individuals on it, says JVB, exactly. Shadow Star says, I hath arrived, but first I must watch the first 2-minute Xbox commercial. Yep. Yeah. Jillian Archer.
Oh, goodness. The thing I was given before is like... I don't know how kind of YouTube thinks it's an ad. It was like, oh yeah, let's have this thing. I was going to show an ad. How long is it? 14.5 minutes.
Yep. There have been complaints about that recently. I am moments away. Actually, this is going to be a good time to take out, while I'm waiting for all this clay to get ground up, this is going to be a good time to pause and talk about this. Ads are dumb. I don't like ads, but they have been a necessity of YouTube until previously. However, thanks to the wonder of YouTube gaming, you go to gaming.youtube.com. There's actually a little button right there on my channel that says sponsor. And for $4 a month, you can actually support the channel. You can support what I do, because I do this as a day job. This is my full-time job. I really want to start pushing more sponsors, more support, because right now I get tons of support from my wonderful viewers out there that support me via Patreon. I have 13 or 14 at last count, wonderful sponsors. I want to turn ads off completely. But it would be nice if I could counterbalance some of that loss. But if I turned off ads completely on my channel, there would actually be... Max Power is subscribed. Thanks, Max Power. There would actually be a lot of back-end stuff that I wouldn't have to worry about anymore. For example, if you actually do no ads, if you're not monetizing a video, it is like 98% less likely to get scanned by Content ID, which means a lot of games that have music in the background, suddenly I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's a big deal. Big Wayne 2234 asks, how long has it been going on? We've been going on for 1 hour and 12 minutes. Probably going to go on for about 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes longer. We'll see.
I'm looking at these diamonds, and I'm wondering whether maybe we should spend 2 and build an enchanting table.
Actually, I'm okay with that. But that comes back around to what is that problem we have? Enchanting requires...
Oh, yes, of course. That's a change.
It requires lapis.
Forgot about that.
Yep, it sucks.
That has changed since
now,
I last really...
Here's something to search in JEI. If you search for Enchanter, the Enchanter from Ender IO is a better alternative. It lets you pick and choose exactly what mod you want. Doesn't require power, only experience. So if you want me to, I could make 4 dark steel ingots for that purpose right now.
Yes and no. There are are some things which are better though, because for instance, you know those ancient tomes that were added by Quark. Have you
Yeah.
actually looked at what they do?
No, I have not seen what they do. I saw the enchantments on them, but I don't know what they do.
Yeah, we have a Fortune 3 one. You know what that they do? What they do is they only appear in the maximum enchant level,
Right.
and they don't appear for things like protection. They can be combined with an enchanted book of that to make one higher. So we could make a Fortune 4 enchantment book,
Okay.
because we have a Fortune 3 ancient tome.
But can we do that over and over, or is it just one shot?
It's just once,
Okay.
but you can repair the tool.
Right, and no, that's totally true. That's totally true. My thing is that with, like, let's say the Ender Sword that we have two of those things, and the Enchanter combined, we could put looting and unbreaking and anything that we specifically wanted to, not random guess enchantments.
Yeah, we added on top.
Right.
No, the main thing was that I forgot that it requires lapis now to do enchanting. That was
Yeah. Something I'm not real famous on. Dark steel armor is greater than iron also. Yeah.
A lot less XP.
Do what?
Uses a lot less XP.
What, the Enchanter?
Yeah, no, the enchanting in general now that it uses lapis.
Yes, now that it uses lapis, actually it does use a lot less XP. That is true. And I do like that
Even
aspect.
Though you need 30, always uses only 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make some torches and go out for an explore, I think.
Yeah.
See if I can find some slime.
I don't know if you want to jump off the smelter and kill yourself to see if we still have keep inventory on before you go. Because I don't think we have a gravestone mod yet.
I don't imagine it being turned off, but either way, the point is I'm going to be careful about it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
You know, it's not as if I intend to go sailing off the edge into the lava.
We are getting to the point where... Oh, I remember why I wanted some lapis. That's another reason.
I'm still going with a stone sword.
Well, hopefully we can actually get some better materials to make better swords.
Hey, that's where I'm going.
Cut a hole in the...
Should be a lot easier now that I have the shield. Reflecting stuff back will help a lot.
Oh, hang on a sec. I can actually... I'm gonna make cuts slightly louder, guys. Slightly louder. He sounds okay to me. Sometimes that always doesn't always convey in through stream, so it's important to tell me these things. Ender IO. I need to actually go make sure that thing is...
I should probably make sure this sword is actually repaired before I leave. I don't want to go breaking halfway through a fight.
Repaired the vanilla sword, or you have a stone? Do you have a stone? Whatever sword, Tinker sword.
Yeah, stone. Click on one.
Okay, I was about to say that's easy to repair then.
Maybe keeping the handle as wood for the sword as well. Have like a copper handle, copper crossguard.
And then a wood handle.
Magma slime blade and a wooden handle, just so because you don't really do much durability damage to the sword.
Right, so it would slowly auto repair.
Regeneration really helps.
Yeah, I think it's worth meriting, but then again, it comes down to what are we going to use the blade for? Do you want to try and go for the magma slime stuff, or do you want to go for something else?
Yes. Magma slime looks pretty good, and it has the added effect of it does extra damage to things that are on fire. So if we then apply some blaze powder to it, it will be really powerful.
Aha! Okay, that's cool.
Its special thing is it does extra attack damage to things that are on fire.
Steven Scarborough, he used GIMP to make the logo for the VC3. Yeah, actually, subscribe is a joke. Yes. I use GIMP for a lot of stuff. I'm just now getting into Photoshop recently, but I do use GIMP for like tons of my words fail me. Tons of my thumbnails are made in GIMP, and because it's free and it's great. Let's see. I want to get.
Well, so is an older version of Photoshop now, of course.
Wait a minute. What? Older version of Photoshop?
Photoshop CS2 has been like free for a couple of years now.
Oh yes, actually, that is 100% true.
And it's not that much different from CS6 if you don't care about the really super mega fancy features.
Well, that's the thing is that I already have Adobe Creative Cloud for the sake of video editing stuff, so...
Oh, well, no problem then.
Yeah, exactly. I already have it. Woo, we're getting some traffic on the nasty people today. Somebody said something that Nightbot didn't like, probably all caps. That's my guess.
In before it's someone saying hi to me.
Yeah, Art Strutzenberg says, Art's actually not only a regular, he's a patron, and he stepped in and got ousted by Nightbot for 5 seconds. So I'm guessing it's probably all caps. Yep.
I love that. When I appear, it's like people. The first time people see me on things like on Twitch and stuff like that, and it's how they'd say hi and just get get timed out by the bot or something.
Yes.
For caps.
Hi, TTFT Gots. Yeah, exactly. All caps. I probably honestly need to turn that off. I think I might, but it does have its benefit. There is a repeated one where Nightbot will look for somebody repeating the same message over and over, and it'll oust them. So, say hi to me, say hi to me, say hi to me, or whatever. That one's useful. I like that one. Connor Miltonberger. Hey, what's going on? Oh, asking for my opinion on Paint.net. I've actually never used Paint.net. I have no opinion on it. I'm clueless in that regard.
Decent, but not as powerful.
Yep.
I would personally opt for either going GIMP or really my first choice would be getting the free version of Photoshop, the CS2 or whatever it was, because it's still a full-featured thing and it's still good, even if it's not like the cutting edge like the new ones are.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a lot of plugins out there that work on that old version of Photoshop. There's still a lot of stuff you could actually do.
And I say that as a person who uses it an awful lot with an art degree.
So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna have to make. I put all the wood out. I need wood. Need to get me some oak or something.
I would really like if I put a the blaze.
If you did what?
No. Why are you, Hamachi? No, stop updating now. Now is not the time when I'm fighting a blaze and you are stopping me being able to look around because it's putting an updating Hamachi thing in front of my mouse. I cannot turn very well in Minecraft now because of this thing.
Uh-oh.
And I'm fighting a blaze. Yeah, great fun.
Let's do this. One of those. Got some technology up in here. Now that we actually have some lapis, I can look into making some better storage. I don't know where else to put it, so I'm going to put it right there. Put it right there. Let's sort that bad boy. Let's put that over there. That up there. I'm going to keep that on the bar, but I am actually going to sort that. That in there. I don't know where else to put that, so I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to look at storage. You have any plans for this new mod pack? Plans? Yes. I actually am going to, one of the first things I wanted to do was to make, well, first get some power infrastructure, and we actually now have a a Stirling generator that we can move around a little bit. So we could get the Stirling generator and get an RF Tools builder and then use it as a mining solution. Then we can do smarter mining instead of harder mining, which means we can aim it at a part of the map and give it X, Y, Z box coordinates and tell it everything within this chunk, I want all the ore and ignore everything else. And it will go find it, and it will put it in a little chest right next to it. And it's wondrous. Or in an RF Tools modular storage device. So if we do that, we can start working a lot smarter. That was one of the goals short term. But long term, I want to actually hollow out a big chunk of the space directly under this base and use multiple layers for other projects. Stuff like we've got IC2. I'd love to get some of the IC2 machines going again. We've got forestry. I'd love to mess with forestry. Probably going to put a bees area just here to the north of the compound in the forest. We'll see. So yeah, I've got plans.
I like how you can interrupt blazes now when you hit them.
Yeah, it's useful. I really like that.
It means
feature.
I actually have a chance of killing them with this sword.
If you hit them quick enough, you just keep spamming that attack, whack, 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 and you charge forward. My problem is when they start floating up, you have to jump and swing at them.
Well,
So,
even if you can kill them between the time that they take to charge up, even with this, if you're hitting properly, waiting for the cooldown.
Yeah, forestry has greenhouses now, which I think is going to be awesome. Mallrat, I can't wait to mess with that. Yeah, this is actually the dire compound idea, Big Wayne. Basically, this is what I'm doing is I've mapped it out above ground like this. There's a river over here, so it is not a complete square. That's why it comes out like this. But basically, this is the dire compound idea that I put forth in that video of mine. And I'm going to... Oh, go away. I don't know who you are. Leave me alone. I'm going to continue with that idea all the way down into basically bedrock. I'm trying to... it's not that I'm trying to minimize footprint on the server, but we have enough space here, honestly, that we just dug straight down and stratified it into layers. We did a kind of a vertical base that way. I think we'll have plenty of space to work with. Plenty of space.
Of course, the villagers still live over the river because...
Yeah, exactly. We put them over there because they're noisy. Yeah, Tenenkai, I know you can actually remote link to those things, but you have to remember that if you use remote storage, if I use this thing, a remote storage block, that requires power. And that's something I don't have a steady supply of right now. That's why we're not using those yet.
Additionally, we don't have any way to load the chunks anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we would have to... We can... There is a way to do it in the pack. We have no way of doing it now. Yes. Yes. 100%.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there is actually a chunk loader and extra utilities. A lot of people used it on their 189 bases. Yeah, MoleRat208 says, honestly, 194 may bring me back to a farm-style pack. I actually want to try some of the forestry farms. I want to set one up as a tree farm, because I want to automate a tree farm. I'm just not sure what kind of requirements it's going to have for bandwidth and, you know, other stuff like that. So, I mean...
the main thing with the tree farms of that is the problem is fertilizer.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They require a non-stop fertilizer supply.
That's the thing I was going to say is I don't know what kind of requirements they have for, you know, like dirt and fertilizer and things of that nature. So, well, no, you can...
We can make like mulch with the moistener and stuff like that in the dark.
Well, I mean, that's the thing though, is that couldn't we just... We don't have to have the fertilizer. The fertilizer just speeds the process up, right?
No, you do.
Oh, you do?
They run on it. They require it to run.
Okay, that's interesting. I need...
Yeah, the big farms have always required that, as far as I know.
There was that first phase right after forestry changed over to the new farming system that I never really... I mean, I messed with it some, but then there was a little bit later an update where they started tweaking what it's required, because the new format, the multi-block farm, initially didn't require the fertilizer. You could just set it up. It just wouldn't be high speed, you know?
As far as I know, it just doesn't run if you don't have it. It complains, gives you an error message.
Yeah. Let's do... Do I have... whoops, everything for one of those? I do. I'm not going to put it down yet, because I need to make... Chest. I need...
Sort of disappointing.
What?
No blaze rods. Killed like 5 blazes.
Yes, blaze rods are not as common of a drop right now, and I know for a fact that is not vanilla. That is something else doing that. I'm not real happy about it. It seems like when you kill the roaming blazes, they have less of a chance of actually dropping anything useful. Which...
To be honest, I think that's fine.
Really?
Because they are more common now. If they're more common, making the drops a bit less common makes up for it. I mean, those blazes wouldn't have been there at all normally.
It's inherently more dangerous, though, is my problem. So why lower the reward?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was meant to be more dangerous because the nether was pretty tame in terms of actual danger with it, if you're not falling off edges.
Right.
I mean, ghasts are dangerous but easy to avoid. Blazes are the actual dangerous things in the nether, really, besides the wither skeletons, which don't show up in normal area. If they showed up all randomly all over the place, that would be terrifying.
It would, actually. It'd be very terrifying. Well, add a subscriber.
I mean, they are the dangerous mods.
Will mulch work as a fertilizer, says Anon Firefly? You were just talking about mulch.
Yep, yeah. Should be able to.
Yeah, it's used to make the fertilizer, I believe, says Big Wayne. One of the limitations I've had with forestry farms, never enough appetite. We found some appetite. I don't know how common it is right now, though. So that is a thing. Okay, we've got much bigger storage for our ores now. Ores and important things.
Storage.
Yes, storage. Oh yeah, that doesn't open right now because it's blocked. I want to make another one of those. This, I'm going to relocate.
I'm bringing back quartz, by the way.
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good thing, specifically because we were kind of low on it.
Can confirm, these signs will block blaze shots and not set you on fire when you get hit. They don't seem to reflect them back, but they do, you know, block them and stop you getting set on fire, which is great.
What the heck is it, sign? Okay, the signs actually might be worse. They don't seem to be very intelligent about right-clicking on something with something in your primary hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like shift right-clicking with. It's fine, though. I wonder if...
But I mean, to be honest, when I'm not out attacking things, I'd probably end up having torches in my offhand anyway.
Actually, the combat helper offhand shield key works with it. That's awesome. Okay. That makes me happy. Let's bust
finally
this.
down at ground level, so to speak. I've yet to see any sign of any slime islands.
Really? That bad?
I haven't had any inkling that they exist.
There's always the possibility that they are not turned on. That might be one of those things that we have to actually check settings for. I'm gonna
It's
go
possible, but
go ahead and just make a... Whoop, that barrel's upside down. It's okay. Okay, so we have a lot more space for special things now. I had problems in 1.7.10 getting seeds out of forestry farms. I love fun ores, especially because the blaze and gust ores. Oh, ghast ores. Okay. Yeah, tinker labels and chest has to be next to one another using tabs. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Yeah, we're near lava lakes in the Nether, but it's near the very bottom. I'm guessing they're talking Y level, right?
oh, I got a blaze heart and a rod. A molten core.
Molten core. I always think of WoW now or Overwatch. Yeah, I think that they are only down near lake level, so you might have to look lower. I don't know what your Y level is right now, Cuts.
38. I'm at lava level.
Okay, yeah. So if you're down at 38, if you're below like I don't know 50 or 60, you should. If you're at lava lake level, it should be right down there. But I mean, we're not sure. I don't know how common they are right now. I'm hoping that World Gen for them is turned on.
I'm on fire.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's because there's 4 of them. 5 of them.
Keep eating.
I'm running.
Or that. The big thing is that you actually regen health very fast in 1.9.4 as long as your hunger is
If you have
topped
got
off.
food, I have lots and lots of little berries. They don't give much saturation. It's the saturation that counts for the regen.
No, as long as your health is topped off. I mean, your hunger. As long as it's at full hunger, over, I think, 9 or 9.5, it'll regen really quick.
Yeah, but if you have saturation, it does it really, really fast.
Oh, yes,
like
even
twice,
faster.
2 or 3 times a second.
Yeah. I'm using carrots, but maybe when you get back, we need to get you on some baked potatoes or something.
Yeah, at the moment I have like 6 apples and 40 berries, and I've just been eating berries the whole time. I haven't actually eaten a single thing from my farm.
That is one thing that I would really love to do. Apple Core, the client-side mod. I'm tempted to actually install it so I can actually see some of the saturation levels on some of the food.
It works. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that it does work on client only.
Let's see. Chris Jackman says, I'd love to see Pam's in 1.9. Yeah, it is out in 1.9, I think, in early versions.
It'll be coming eventually.
Yep, lots of versions. Lots of stuff will. Okay, so...
Ooh, cobalt.
I can actually go over here, get our shears. You can shear chickens now. Did you know that was a thing?
Yep, they hurt some.
Yeah, they take a little bit of health damage. The thing that I actually kind of Wild joined the game. Well, I'm not normally on when Wild is on. One of the things I actually missed from a dumb little mod called Darkcraft was fortune shears. I always thought fortune shears was a really neat idea. There were a lot of other really bad ideas that followed up in Darkcraft, though, so hey. Okay, I'm going to make some string, because why not? Welcome back, Steven Scarborough. Pork chops. Pork chops have... pork chops, are you saying that pork chops have best saturation, Tenenkai?
I think steak are better, aren't they?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's one of those, anomalous things that I never really bothered to worry about looking up. I'm going to put...
There's one. Found one.
Oh, you found it. You found a...
There it is. I have. It is literally in the lava. It's like an island in the lava.
Okay. Did you bring some cobblestone?
Yes.
Also, make sure you drop a waypoint there, but don't worry about that like right now. Just make sure you can find that place later. Let's see. Big Wayne's 2234 says, Bagram, is your experience with day one of ForgeCraft One and 194 going to be posted to YouTube? I am not going to post it because I didn't record it, because it was basically acoustic mayhem, much less the factor of basically us getting some walls up. The only thing that we did really was a lot of digging and a lot of tree harvesting to get all of this stuff built. And we went gathering some, different kinds of crops. We wanted to make sure we had some carrots and some potatoes as well as some wheat. We wanted to make sure that we actually had some animals wrangled up and stuff like that. Basically, just getting the fence line and the buildings up was the biggest importance. That's the big thing that I did. So it's not going to get posted. I didn't really worry about recording it because most of the time was spent either dodging skeletons or mining. That was it. So that was the interesting parts. Everything else
wow,
is
good. My reflexes aren't gone. Just popped out, knocked out a thing, and it's like lava in my face. Ooh, get out of the way of that.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't get touched by it. Run away.
Run away! Everything else from this point forward, all major advancements, all really interesting stuff, is going to happen on stream. But for the most part, that day one, you're too distracted trying to survive and dodge skeleton arrows anyway to worry about it until you get the fence line up. And even then, it's still dangerous. Spider eyes have the best saturation. Why do I not buy that, Julian Archer? Ender Dragon. Isn't the Ender Dragon able to be resurrected in 1.9? If so, do you think you would be able to get an Ender Dragon farm in place? First of all, that's crazy. Second of all, I actually...
No.
I don't know if it can be. Can it be resurrected?
Yeah, it can.
But is it a...
The answer is, it's like, can you resurrect it? Yes. Are you going to can you make a farm? I don't see how.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I know that you can actually, Biomes Aplenty has a mechanism that they used to have in place for resurrecting the actual Ender Dragon on a server. Now, I don't know, did they add that is there a vanilla mechanic for it now? Cuts?
Yeah, actually, I don't know whether that's 1.9 or 1.10 that adds that, but yeah, there is actually a way to do it now, as far as I understand.
Yep, there you go. Has Soren gotten on the
server? This has actually got, magma cubes. They are all over the island. Like, there's so many of them, they're huge. And they're really tough because they have very, very high armor.
Oh gosh, that's not good. Actually, if it's still true, golden carrots in vanilla, golden carrots have the best saturation. Ooh, coffee fairy brought me coffee. Hi, honey. It's very, very hot down here in Houston right now, so it's iced coffee. The Dragon Resurrection is a ritual, and it will be extremely hard to automate, says somebody with an unpronounceable name. It's literally like Greek lettering or something. I can't pronounce it.
I am thankful that broadswords and stuff hit multiple enemies, because that is invaluable for killing lots of little magma slimes.
Actually, that's one of the combat changes I love. That is one of the combat changes that I'm a big fan of right now.
So yeah, like Wei was saying, oh, you know, you should really try using an axe because they do more direct damage, even though they've got a slower attack. He's like, yeah, but they don't do AOE.
Exactly. Well, you know it's either stationary or if you hold shift. You know that, right?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, if you're doing that swipe, you can actually hold down shift to force the swipe every single time, even if you're moving forward or backward very slowly. Yes, I knew something. Aha! Somebody asked if Soren has been on the server yet. Soren is not going to step on 194. He's waiting for more mods. I get it. I do. I understand it. I'm not going to knock Soren for this because Soren goes at a different pace than I do on mods. I go a bit slower. About 50% of what I do is the creative building part of it, making the structures, making the housing, laying out the base, and he just works at a different pace. He works at a different tick, and I get that, so I'm not going to knock him for it. There's not a lot of content. There are some new stuff compared from 190 to 194. The 190 server that we had just a few weeks back, that was bare bones. That was basically vanilla plus, and it was getting pretty thin pretty quick after a while. But Soren's waiting for more mods to hit 194.
I am running out of food here.
Left Terrace, that's right.
Not through even getting hurt. I'm running out of food just because I'm having to hit so many things.
Yep. Dude, do you have any slime stuff, or have you not killed anything yet?
No, I haven't got to the island. There keep being giant magma slimes coming off it.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should come back and we can get some better food for you. At least we know where it is.
Yeah, I have to work out a decent way to actually get here as well. I'll probably end up turning around and then making a proper path to get here. The area is covered in magma cubes. It mainly comes to the fact that I have to hit a big one about 15 times to kill it because of its armor.
We do have a little bit of cobalt and ardite. You could make a Manulian sword.
Manulian's not that great now.
Doesn't do that much damage?
No, it does, but it also does extra damage, but consumes more durability from itself. It wears down real fast for that damage.
Really?
That's his special thing.
Oh, that seems like it kind of sucks. Another subscriber.
Well, no, it makes it the most powerful, but it comes at a cost. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody says yes, Soren is a speed demon. I agree with you, Diamond. Drybones119. I missed another subscriber just before this. Thank you very much for subscribing. We are on the hype train. The Gamer 344. Hello. How are you? Oh, we have slime saplings already. We got some. We had some. Here's one. Here's a spare.
We've got magma slime saplings though.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There's trees on the island. I want to get one.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you had to kill the stuff that spawned on it.
No. There's actually orange slime things over there. In fact, these things I'm killing are the vanilla magma cubes, and they are not dropping the type of slime that I need.
I have a dumb idea.
They're dropping magma cream.
I have a dumb idea for you.
Oh gosh, my sword's nearly worn out.
Make a frying pan.
Yeah, no AoE though. It's knockback.
Yeah, that's the point. It's got knockback. We could actually put some pistons on it to magnify the knockback, so you can basically knock them off the island.
No, the island's in the lava. It's at lava level.
Yeah, but
it's literally like an island in the sea.
I felt you had built a bridge. Well, isn't the lava deeper than that?
No, I haven't even got to the bridge. I'm trying to get to the edge of it. Hang on, I've taken a picture. I'm going to move away and I'm going to block off so that they can't get me. And I'm going to link the because this is hilarious.
Okay, we have more glass. We have more sand. I need to go check on... Actually, I'm going to sleep first. Magma cubes can swim in lava, so it won't work. Never mind. Well, I thought I had a brilliant idea for a quarter of a second there. Never mind.
No, the entire point is they've been hopping over, like floating through the lava over to the edge where I'm standing, and I haven't been able to get close to the island.
T-Love is inspecting our... We've got butterflies. So
I have, like, from killing these things, I got lots of this stuff, lots of the loot fell into the lava because I was killing them off the edge, right? So this is only a fraction of what's actually dropped. But I have 2 magma creams, 7 molten hearts, 4 slime pearls, and a blaze rod.
Good
And
grief.
a broken sword. There you go, there's a picture.
Oh, God. Way of Time has got some bad jokes. You know what they say, T-Love? Kakuna Matata. Yeah. That man really needs to be executed for his crimes against humor. I'm grinding up a little bit of gravel to make some flint, because if we stick flint in the actual sag mill, we get better output. Boop. There we go.
Check that screenshot.
Hang on a sec. I gotta look at this.
Just non-stop like that the whole time.
Holy cow. It's just a wall of magma slimes. That's slightly bonkers.
I was standing that far away from the island, just hitting over and over and over again with a sword. It wouldn't stop.
Let's see. My sword is almost broken. I would actually have to make another one before I came over there with you, but I could...
I brought a tool station with me. I've repaired it. It's just managing to get there is going to be a pain.
We still need to get you more... Did you get food?
I've got 25 berries and 5 apples left.
I have some baked potatoes being made in one of our furnaces. In one of our furnaces.
I'm just gonna like mark the route and come back after I go AFK a sec.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm buried in a hole anyway.
Why is the webcam so shaky? Because I have a shaky desk. Threcha. Basically, it's sitting on top of a monitor right up here, and the monitor is sitting on a stand. The stand is actually on a old drafting table that actually folds flat. I need to get a better IKEA table. Is Sai in the pack? Yes, I would actually get... I'm going to be getting into Sai, Dan and Kai, but I haven't yet. Mostly because of the resources, the initial resources hurdle. There's a lot of gold and iron and glowstone that is required by it. So it's one of those things where you kind of have to establish yourself in safety first before you do that pack. Okay, so I need... Wait a minute. I need a chest, 2 wool for each one. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put the rest of these back. And then I'm going to need 2 iron for 1 and then 2 stone. Whoop. And I have 2 chests. Isn't that perfect? Got a miner's pack, and I've got a digger's pack. Awesome. Let's put all the sand away. Yeah, Wave Time and Pahamar need to be isolated in a corner of dad joke shame. 100%. Drybones119 asks that background music is cool. Background music is approaching Nirvana. All of my background music is approaching Nirvana because they're awesome. And their licensing is awesome. You go to approachingnirvana.com. You can find all their stuff there. That's done. And it is now auto-charging. It's the next task I want to tackle. Let's eat some. I want to do at Ender.io. Starter capacitor banks. Let's get a basic one. That is...
Oh gosh, there's so many slimes on the map right now.
I need one of those. $16 redstone, and then 4 copper. Whoopsie. So we can actually do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 iron and a redstone block. Whoops. Okay, 9. And then
Oh,
Oh?
oh, okay.
What's
I
up?
just looked at where the portal is compared to where it is. It's like right, almost directly underneath our portal.
Really? So we could do like a ladder down
Yeah,
to
pretty
it or
much.
something. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm on the opposite side of the island to where the portal is, but it probably means that we can just make a staircase around and up. Means I should be able to get back. Yeah, it's literally just over there. Wow, okay, we're really close.
That is very fortuitous then.
It's about 70 meters away. I'm 18 meters from the island, and the portal's 72 meters on the other side.
Okay, another silly little feature of Quark that I like is glass shards. I actually think that's clever.
Been done many times before, but yeah, it's useful.
Yeah. Okay, so now I actually can't see what's going on under there. Which is hilarious, but, you know, hey, whatever. Let's see, it's going to be right here-ish. Nailed it! Okay, it's filling up. Awesome. Everybody says the camera's stationary. I'm moving. Lepteris says they need to go there with an AoE weapon. I think a scythe would be a really good idea. But technically, basic swords make swiping attacks now as well. So, the glowstone stuff...
Not as good.
Do what?
Not as good. The AoE from the sword is only 1 damage, which is good for knocking stuff back, but doesn't really do big AoE, where the scythe does hit everything.
So a scythe actually would be superior?
Yeah, it would for AoE purposes, yeah.
Okay, okay. So we could actually make a scythe. That is a good point.
Not much point, though, I think. I mean, the only reason this isn't working is because I'm using a stone sword, which doesn't do a lot of damage, and they have very high armor.
Yeah.
Magma cubes have the highest armor of anything in the game, short of, like, the bosses. And possibly iron golems.
Oh, I just realized where my dirt's going. I was like, I'm harvesting dirt. Where is it going? Oh, yeah, right. It's actually going into my digger's pack. Duh. Okay, so I actually want to put this over here.
Oh my goodness.
That bad?
So close! It's literally like, the staircase I was building breached not 10 blocks from the entrance to the portal.
That's pretty close. Oh, Lepteris changed his name from Greek to English. Thank you very much, Lepteris. You should get into the butterfly stuff so you can upgrade the forestry backpacks into the 2nd tier. Wait a minute, Dan and Kai, can we actually get what we need to upgrade the backpacks from the butterflies and not the bees? I thought we needed silky propolis from bees and stuff.
Maybe the silk from the cocoons of, like,
okay,
the butterflies.
That intrigues me enough that I think we should investigate it and get into it in a later stream. Every time I see someone...
Okay, I come back with stuff.
You came back with stuff?
Stuff.
Ooh. Oh, did you see... Oh, good grief.
Stuff.
Over here, this wonderful thing with the meter on the front of it. Have you used one of these before?
I have not.
This is, oh, wait a minute. You can search for things. This is, oh, wait a minute. That is a mob drop. That's a mob drop. Mob drop.
Are all yours over here now, or? Yes. 2 more, another ardite and 2 more cobalt.
So, yeah, basically, we can upgrade this eventually to a tier 2 and a tier 3. So, a diamond chest has 108 slots. This has 100, and it's cheaper to make from the start. Eventually, we could give it 300 slots, which is basically just slightly less than 3 diamond chests in one stack. In one place. So, that's one of the reasons why I like this thing for. Plus, you can search, you can sort. It's really, really nice. It's super cool. Okay, I was doing... Oh, I was going to make cabling. That's one thing I want to make. I need to make some conduit binder, which is binder composite. Let's just do binder. Oh, I can do that. No. Okay. I'm putting you away and you away for now. I don't need you. Miner's backpack. What happened to the... Oh, that's where the quartz went. Okay. I don't need these things on me right now. Doop. 10 of those. Four of those. And then I need...
I don't know why Vasky thought it was a good idea to make basalt so dark. I'm getting flashbacks to Greg Take Black Granite.
That bad?
Well, it'd be like, oh, I'm going through this tunnel and it's fine. I put torches down at regular intervals like normal, and then I hit black granite and you cannot see a damn thing until you put torches like every 2 blocks.
It is pretty dark stuff.
And then it's in the nether, which makes it even worse.
Stone sword in the nether. Cuts is a badass, says Diamond. I just know I saw silk in the name of the component, so I guess butterfly. And we'll get into it then, and I'm not sure. How much longer is the stream going to be going? Says Big Wayne. Big Wayne is probably going to be going for about another... It is 5 minutes till, but I'm going to say let's go for another 20 minutes. Let's go to 15 after the hour. Just sub. Thank you very much, Mario. I appreciate it very, very much for the subscription. Yeah, just be glad basalt doesn't spawn in the overworld. Actually, there's something almost as dark that spawns in the overworld. I run across veins of it underground. We are moments away. I want to get the power cabling set up. We are moments away from actually having power cables in our house here, Cuts.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know, right? That was kind of my... that was my end hurdle for the stream, is I wanted to get power run in the house, basically. And we are very close to that. So now I need to go look at... I need a... Let's just do a search for conduit. We're going to get the entry-level crummy ones. Oh, that's easy. We got tons of both of those. Let's compact.
Did I go to you? I think it went to you.
What?
Pops and Coblin. When you picked it up.
Oh, whoops. Hang on a sec. There goes. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
the go back and attempt to do it again.
The direction that stuff actually pops out is a little wonky.
I wish it did what the kind of Jabba ones did, which was just you hit it and it just puts it into your inventory.
Yes.
Instead of dropping it out.
Yeah, I always thought that was a much better system of doing that. I need to talk to McJitty. I just realized the the mouse wheel scroll stuff doesn't work with, for shift scrolling stuff into and out of your inventory with inventory tweaks. Doesn't actually work with his storage and whatnot. I need to remind him that he needs to fix that. Okay. Booking with the last bit of the stream. Yes, thank you very much, honey. The wife is here. She does try to actually monitor the streams, but she was out doing adult things. So she was adulting for the both of us, and I appreciate that. Ariana Whitaker says, tell Cuts to get some new shoes. Green is not his color. Yep. Oh, hey, Eric Lundstedt, I actually did look at. I've loaded up LanteaCraft, the portal system. And I've actually got a small project that's probably going to end up getting used for here in the future. So keep an eye open for that. That whole time you guys are on 190 with no cables, they could have added flux ducts. Yes, but flux ducts. I don't think it existed for 190. Yes. Zephyr Wind Spirit says applause for adulting. Yep. Okay, so now I can do this. This. What about that? And that's gonna be. I realize I don't have to do this, but I like doing it. I think it makes things more betterer. Actually, gonna do that. Boom! And thus, let's see. So now, in theory, I get all of this stuff and get it out of the way. I'm gonna do 8 coal, dump it into the furnace, into the Stirling generator, I mean, and we should actually be cooking. Maybe? Maybe I forgot to hook those up. We get this and this. Nope, I did. So now... Yeah, okay, that's gaining from. Perfect. There you go. So now we actually have a battery hidden in the corner back there that is getting from getting power. What I might do is move that. Let's do one of those over here.
Dang it.
What's up?
Nearly. I half built a bridge. It's like nearly. And then 2 more big slimes spawned. Ah!
They love you, Cuts.
I'm not too keen on them.
They just
Can't
want,
say it's requited love.
They just want to hug you. Hey, did you get the baked potatoes from the furnaces?
No.
Cuts, you're a genius. Okay. I'm going to waste a little bit of coal, but that's fine. I'm going to put that there.
Kill like 6 little slimes at once with the swipe. So good.
Smelter. Sag mill. We put those back. Oh, there we go. No. Let's go with that one. Get the bar. I like the bar. Let's make sure.
I'm on the island. Oh, there's big ones.
Yeah, input.
This is going to be fun because they spawn here.
Dude, you are really just rocking dangerous lifestyle today. I am
The
happy.
slime is a good material. I must get it.
Must get it. I am happy to report that we actually have not only power generation, we have passive and active power generation. We have some power cables run in the house, which is very, very nice. So, yeah, I think next thing we could do is make a painting machine. Next episode, we can start worrying about some more high-tech stuff. The biggest thing we're probably going to be doing between this and next is I want to expand the property. Maybe not actively expand the fence, but start using the property next door for a bit more of a kind of a flat space for a tree farm. I think an automated tree farm would behoove us. The question is, how do we automate it?
Ow, I'm going to die.
No, you already did. Of course, the question is, yep, you're here with all your gear. Woo, okay. You got a shortcut back, Cuts. Did you get anything for your trouble?
Also, no, I didn't. I built the bridge, but I couldn't. I was knocked off the bridge into the lava.
Oh, I
got back out of the lava, but I died way away from it. So I wouldn't have lost anything. My hat's nearly broken, though. It's only got 5 durability left.
Oh, that's where the dirt went. I'm going to put that back. I have no better place for this. I'm going to put them there right now, because whatever. And I think I'm going to sign off there. Let's swap over to Facecam here real quick. There we go. Let me read some of this real quick before we wrap things up. Zephyr Wind Spirit says, so Vagram, I'm building a compound myself. Is it 9x9 inside the house or out? It's outside. Inside a Direwolf 9x9 is actually 7x7. Most people don't really think about that. He's counting out 9 blocks for the outside walls, which means it's 7x7 on the inside. So yeah, And all these chunks in between these fence lines, let me swap back to camera real quick. This is, from this pillar to that pillar is 9 blocks. Basically. That's how this whole place is laid out. And if you actually get the math right, it lines up 100%. I got everything corrected. It looks nice. It looks wonderful. I like it. Whatever. So yeah. There we go. If he comes back alive and has a sapling, please give him an award. Says Lefteris. He came back. He did not come back because of being alive, though. And he didn't come back with a sapling. So we'll get there. Hopefully we'll have some planted and actually...
continue the crusade now.
He's going to continue it. We're going to get it figured out off stream. I really do appreciate everybody that swung by, said hi, and generally supported things. Don't forget, as I've said before, that I do this for a day job. This is my full-time job. So everything from little donations on that $ button at the end of chat line to, say, sponsoring or even going over to patreon.com/Vagram. I greatly appreciate it. And it keeps the channel running, keeps the lights on. It helps me pay for stuff like what the wife did, grocery shopping. I'm going to catch you folks later. In basically about 4 hours, we're going to have Overwatch. I will be doing community stuff if people want to actually join in and we can do some custom games. Usually it ends up that people just want to watch me and my friends die a lot. But we will be doing Overwatch in 4 hours, so make sure it's going back by for that. I will catch you later. Have a great one, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.